Hey guys, it's Leo, and in this video we're going to talk about the names of the first 4 episodes of Star Twinkle Precure while also taking a look at some new magazine scans. There are lots of things from Star Twinkle coming out this week. We're obviously going to talk about them, but in the countdown video that comes out on Friday. But in this video, we're going to see the episode names and the magazine scans, because if we leave everything for the countdown, it's going to be too much for only one video. Anyways, let's take a look at the new episode names. Before we see them, I just want to say that those names are translated by Kura Kanade on Twitter. She's Beth. Here on YouTube, she has a great channel with some amazing covers. She has a lovely voice, so if you want to check them out, I think it's Beth F, her username. But anyway, let's take a look at them. Those names are available on the Star Twinkle Precure wiki, so you can check them out on the wiki too. So the first episode, which is airing on Sunday this week, is called Kirayaba, Sora ni kagayaku Kura Star Tanjou. Glitterific, shining in space, Kura Star is born. So this is obviously going to be Kura Star's debut. It's going to be the first episode, the traditional pink, the traditional leader coming out in the first episode, nothing new. The second episode goes like this. Uchu kara no otomadachi, Kura Milky Tanjou. A friend from space, Kura Milky is born. This is the second episode, so if we had any doubt that Kura Milky was going to be a cure already when arriving on Earth, this is not the case. Kura Milky is going to be born in episode 2, so our dear Lala is going to become Kura Milky in the second episode. Now episode 3 is Precure Kaisan, Star Princessu no Chikara wo Sagase. The Precure are disbanding, search for the power of the Star Princesses. So this episode, which is the third episode of Star Twinkle, is not gonna bring a new cure. So we're gonna have an episode with 2 cures only. It's more or less what happened with Hutto. In the first episode we had Yell, in the second episode we had Anje, and in the third episode we had an episode with the 2 of them only. So in this episode we're going to have probably a little breakdown between the 2 of our main girls. I don't think they're actually going to fight, but I think at least from what we can see, Kura Star, I don't know. I think that the problem is going to be with Miyuki. She's probably not going to believe in herself as a precure. So there might be some conflict there. And at least with the title, we can notice that there's going to have like a start with the girls trying to search for the princesses, and this might bring them together again and make them believe they can be cures and everything like that. That's what I think it's going to happen. And now for episode 4, Ciao, Kirameku Egao, Kura Soleil Tanjou. Ciao, a shining smile, Kura Soleil is born. So episode 4 is obviously going to bring us Elena, who is Kura Soleil, and obviously, so far at least, my favorite. I love her design, I love her so much, so I'm very excited. I think I'm most excited for episode 4, but I think we're gonna have nice episodes, and I like that we have like an episode for Miyuki and Star only, so we have a little more time with them together. This is going to be a nice thing, I think. So now let's check out the magazine scans. Those magazine scans, they show a little bit more of Star and Miyuki. In this page, in the first page, we cannot see much. There's not much, but I think that we can see Hikaru, our main girl. She has a pencil in her hand, and she's probably thinking of drawing something or studying, because we know she's going to be a very curious girl. And in the second scan, we can already see her with Lala. We can already see her with Fua and Purums. We can see both of them flying on the space rocket they have, and obviously the birth of Kura Star. In this first page, in the second page, we can also see the villain, the first villain of the season, which is probably going to be like the first villain to appear. And he's a very ugly villain, but we can take a look at him after. Like, we can analyze him a little bit after that. We can also see Kura Star transforming and, drawing that pink line that she's gonna use to transform. There are probably some lyrics out there somewhere, but as I can't read Japanese, I don't know. In this next page, we can see Cure Milky being born, and we can see a little bit more of her transformation. She looks really cute. I love her design. I love her costumes as a human or as an alien. But when she's transforming into Cure Milky, it seems that it's the same way. She's drawing lines, and then those lines will, come to her and make her become Cure Milky. And we can also see the villain again. It seems that the villain is running away in a UFO, and it seems that our minions around that UFO. I mean, this is going to be so corny, this UFO flying around. I think it's going to be a funny thing, actually. And, we can see some minions, and minions usually mean a good thing in Precure. Nice fighting scenes. We had minions in Hard Catch, and we had minions in Happiness Charge, both seasons, great fighting scenes, and I think it might have something like that in this season as well. And now in this page that we saw the villain, we can also see Cure Star punching in, lots of stars coming out, and we can also see Cure Milky with stars in front of her. And are those the stars? Yeah, they're the stars that she has in her head. And it seems that are like there's thunder coming out of them. Maybe thunder is going to be her power? I don't know, but that seems likely. And now let's check out the other page. In this page, we can see both of them together, happy being together. They're probably like, okay, we're curious now, we're all happy. And we can also see Elena and Madoka as humans, and we can also see Soleil and Celine, but I don't know what that block is saying, but they're probably saying something like they're gonna arrive soon, because we don't see much about them, arriving here. Now let's take a look at the villain. We can see the villain has blue skin. And, well, I think that I don't like the design of the villain. I'm going to be honest. I don't like this design. But at the same time, I think that it can, at the end, it can be something fun. It can be something interesting for us to see. And I believe that the villains in this season can be great. Another piece of information is that the monsters of this season seem to be called Notoreis. So I don't know if those minions are going to be like the monsters of the week, because we don't have a big monster in these scans like we used to have with the Oshimaidas in the Haruto scans. I might have missed them, but I don't think I did. That are not like big monsters. So I think that we're gonna have minions in this season. I really hope we do, because minions are really nice, but I hope we have big monsters, because minions plus big monsters for them to defeat with their main powers, because then it's going to be like they can have minor powers and their main powers as well. I like when we have this combination. So yeah, I think that the fact that we're going to have like so many new info coming out this week makes me really excited. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work this week and my vacation is almost over, but I am so excited for Star Twinkle, and I think things are going to be amazing with this. I mean, I'm so excited for the new opening, the new ending. There are so many great things for us to look after. And one last thing, when Milky is transforming, it seems that her background is kind of blue. It's not greenish. But when she is Cure Milky, we can see that her background is green. And when she's with Cure Star, we can see that the background is divided. Half of it is green and half of it is pink. So, I don't know. I think she's going to have lots of blue motifs around her, but her main color is going to be green. And I don't know, I'm just so excited. Those cans are so beautiful. They both look so nice. And I really like the change of tone in their skin colors. If we're comparing Star to Milky, since Milky is an alien, she's going to be a little different. I mean, she's not green or blue skinned like the villain, and the villain is probably going to, all the villains are probably going to have follow this motif. And I really hope the villains are very charismatic, because that's a great thing, right? And so Star Twinkle's almost coming up. We're almost there. Saturday is going to be a big day for us. I mean, it's Sunday in Japan, but for us, it's Saturday. So Saturday is going to be a big day for us, but we have one more Star Twinkle video to go, which is the countdown. Lots of new info, lots of new pictures coming up, profiles, and so many new things to talk about this Friday. So please look forward to it. Anyways, guys, that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.